meant to hit pause. That I hit pause? So, my editing skills, no bueno. So, that was supposed to be video into me getting the glass to getting the beer, which became a stop. And I could try to figure out and meld them into one video. So, you're getting two videos. So, this is part two. And could I do this? Could I save it for tomorrow? Well, I could, but you need to see this today. And tomorrow there's football. And well, if I'm going to be drinking a Belgian triple aged in barrels, yeah, I'm not figuring out editing today. So, hey, we're here for the beer. Let's just have some fun, right? So, anyway, I got myself a St. Bernardus glass. So, if you know anything about St. Bernardus, some of the best Belgian beers in the world. They also make a very fine triple, so I figure this is a good glass for today. Belgian beers, big Belgian beers, glasses like this that are kind of concaved in, maybe a tulip with a lip coming out, so you're getting some of that flavors going more towards the back of your mouth, but you want something that's going to hold the aromas in as well. So we pop the cap off this, and what do we got? Now, right away, color-wise, this to me looks more of a Belgian Strong Golden, not a Belgian Triple. However, it has the Brettanomyces and it's barrel aged, so it's going to pick up color from the wood in the barrel. Pretty much, this is just going to be a completely unique style. So we can't say, oh, how's this compared to a triple? Is it too much like a Belgian Strong Golden? It's darker. Is it a quad? It's none of those things. I'm just saying right now, based on what we've got here uh, and the description and, well, its age. Triples, I might not even tend to age all that much, to be honest with you. But the barrel aging and everything else going on with this beer, that's what I wanted to do. So we've got a great light copper kind of color going on. Dark orange-ish marmalade. Ooh, yeah, it's got some funk. All right, so we wanted unique beers. We've got unique beer. This has some funk to it, definitely from Brettanomyces. Brettanomyces, again, real quick, uh, yeast strain that's funky. It's a wild strain. It is not going to give you the same exact flavors every time, but it will give you some consistencies in those things that are wild and different. It's not a natural clean fermentation that you get from an ale. So I shouldn't say it's always different because you can use the same strain and get the same amount of sourness as well. You will get some sourness from this. Tart. I'm going to say tartness, not sourness, with the Brettanomyces strain. Okay. All right, my mind's a little blown here. And as you know, I like to do these videos in one take, unless unless I screw up the video and cut it into two pieces like I just did. Um, so it's not like I've thought about this or what I want to say on this beer. My mind is I'm trying to wrap it around. So it's Belgian triple, and as I said, Belgian triples usually on the sweeter side as opposed to Belgian strong golden. Brettanomyces, however, can dry a beer out and give you some tartness or even sour. So now we've got sweet and sour. They're either going to fight with each other or they're going to blend with each other and dance. This beer dances. I really wish I had more of this. Wow. All right, so going on in here, I don't remember if Todd even does this beer every year. If so, pick it up every year, and I will pick up some 2021 when he does this, if he does this. Uh, so your aroma is fruit forward, esters, cherries, old banana, slight strawberry. And when I say these fruity flavors, I don't mean like you're gonna be like, oh, it sounds sweet. What am I eating? Like a bowl of Frankenberry cereal? No, no, it's in that with the alcohol. The same way you would smell fruit in a good red wine. Yesterday, I had a Cabernet. That was my beer for the day. So a good red wine is going to have some fruitiness to it. So you think of wine fruitiness that, ooh, that's a little different, a little sour, a little sweet, a little acidic, fruity. Hay, outside, barn, but not barnyard. It's not barnyard. It's not stinky. It's not like a, hey, I'm hanging out with a horse. It's not that. It's just the hay is in the barn. and that's why I was like blown away taste wise. So I'm getting a little bit of that lambic-ish, slightly Belgian sour-ish, but it is going against or playing with the sweetness of the Belgian triple. So it's not very sweet and it's not very sour. It's just kind of in there, and then there's a dryness. And beers with Brettanomyces will tend to dry out on the end as well, in my opinion, in ones that are done very nice. And I've got an earthy finish, I want to say clean, earthy finish, which sounds like I'm talking out of my ass right now. It really does. Clean in that it's dry and it makes me want another sip. Earthy in that it's dry and there's a it's not mushroom. Mushroom is not the word that I want. Oh man, this is hard. But this is why I like doing this. It's kind of a challenge. I'm like, I haven't had this beer. I haven't had this beer in 3 years, since 2018. But I'm drinking it now. I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to pour more into this glass. And like I said, I'm going to cook dinner. Now that's funny. So I was thinking triple, so it'd go along with my lobster. I don't know how much this would go with seafood now, to be honest with you. Triple, yes. This particular version of this creation, I don't know how well it's going to go with the lobster. I'm going to find out because I'm still going to cook the lobster though. So if you keep seeing me do this, I'm not trying to make magic. There's a fly and he's pissing me off. Or maybe it's a she. I don't know if flies have gender, but whatever. Um, there is an orange skin flavor and aroma that's floating around in this as well. And man, that aroma and flavor together, that fruity and that little Sprite, Sprite, lemon lime, Sprite, like the soda, right here. And there's still some carbonation going on here, and then it comes down, and you're like, oh, warmth. A little bit of that alcohol warmth. Not over the top. Does not taste like an 8.5% beer. Kind of feels it when you're done. You get that sip, you're like, oh, okay, that's nice. And considering I think it's 30 degrees and it's snowing outside right now, uh, Christmas hat, it's that time of year. Like you said, Christmas is in a week. Man, this is, I don't know how to describe it. I'm just giving you the flavors and things that are coming off my tongue. Uh, as a beer judge and as a cicerone, I'm slightly embarrassed that I can't tell you, wow, what's going on. But I'm also, just as a beer drinker, I am completely blown away and loving the flavors that are going on here. So, yeah, I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy this. This is the kind of beer right now. Actually, you know what? Let's not let's not think about it too much. Let's not overanalyze it. Remembering that it's beer. It's not rocket science. I'm not going to cure the world by making amazing beer. It helps, but um, yeah, this is just something to enjoy, to smell, to sip. I kind of wish I had somebody else here at the apartment to split this with, but right now it's just me chilling. I was hanging out with people earlier in the day, but my plan was to kind of hunker home. We thought we were gonna have a bunch of snow coming in away, and watch the Patriots game. So this is what I'm doing tonight. So whatever it is that you are doing with whatever beer that you are drinking, I hope you are enjoying it and you're enjoying the advent of beers as we make our way through. Again, I'm going to try to do videos all the time. I can't always get them in, but I pretty much always have a quick description and a picture on Instagram. You can follow us there. You can hit that notification bell here with the video so you'll always know when we have a new video. Here on Team Beer Guts, and we'll talk about beers, and we're going to talk about bike rides, and we're going to talk about all other kinds of stuff going forward. I will share this real quick. I know we're getting close to that 10-minute limit where people start to check out. Went on my first bike ride today. First bike ride in about 6 months. Between the knee injury and surgery and everything else, it's been kind of crazy. It was awesome to get on the bike for whatever that loop was. I don't know, 4 miles or something. But man, it felt good to be outside. It really, really did. And I am looking forward to more rides and earning these beers and just accepting the challenge. I'm looking forward to it. I've already signed up for Mid South, and Mid South is a gravel race if you're not familiar with it, and is in Oklahoma. So yeah, I'm looking for a bobby hug and hanging out with Unlearned Pavement and District Bicycles and just drinking beer there made by Iron Monk Brewing and hanging out with the Bearded Wiggy, which is a friend of mine that I met, and he works for Coop Ale Works, and they're out of Oklahoma, and I'm looking forward to that. So earning these beers to be able to ride bikes, and to ride bikes to earn these beers. So that's a little look into the future of what we'll be getting into here at Team Beer Guts, beers and bikes and workouts and everything else. Until then, it's just beers until I get this knee fixed, but it felt pretty good today. And so I earned this one. Until the next time, as always, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and drink good beer. Cheers.